I'm speechless. Greetings, fellow collectors. My name is Yuxing, and the day has come. Finally, I have this figure in my hands. You guys have no idea so much I had to wait to get finally a Ghidorah figure. And now, I'm excited. And I'm not holding back on it. So, now, why don't we take a closer look at HiyaToys King Ghidorah, the Gravity Beam version, or aka the Golden version. Ghidorah's sculpt is absolutely incredible. The texture on the scales of his thighs and side chest really pop up and feels really rough to the touch. And it differs a lot from the texture on his front necks, which is more of a smooth surface. He also has some pointy spikes on the back of his necks, which looks pretty great, each neck having their specific pattern to it. And the wings! Holy moly, this thing just keeps exposing himself like in front of me. Wait, the wings have such a smooth surface with some folds and some vein sculpt in it that adds a lot to it, making the wings the main thing your eyes will glance over it. Now the paint is just on point. I sadly don't have the original release, but looking at some pictures, the paint definitely worked to resemble how he looked in the movie. But this one? Holy crap, this is just great. Although some parts do have some weird shade that make it look more brown than golden. But meh, it's not really that bad. The gold just looks irresistible to the eye. And those small details like on the mouths and the fingernails definitely make it this worth it. However, the eyes, not bad I guess? In fairness, the eyes are not gonna be the only thing you'll focus on more. Overall, an impressive work from Hiya. However, I do want to point out something. Out of the box, I try my best to snap these two sections of the wings from both the left and the right side. The left side did snap in, but the right one? I don't know why, but it doesn't want to snap in. Maybe the socket molded a bit inside that prevents it to snap in, or maybe I'm doing something wrong? Nevertheless, I can still manage to pose him fairly well, so nothing to worry. I hope. Hey, this is editing Unix here. I just wanted to let you know guys that for some reason the left side is also not wanting to snap in for some reason. Like the problem was mainly on the right wing. Now it's on the left one for some reason. Like doesn't want to like work at all. So I don't know if I did something wrong. I kind of broke something, which so far it doesn't look like. So yeah. Another thing that I want to point out is the tails. Now in the instructions it tells you to use a hairdryer or hot water to attach the tails. I don't have a hairdryer, so I try hot water instead. But I kid you not, I try around almost 30 to 40 minutes trying to heat the socket and brutally trying to put them on. And it wasn't enough. I don't know if I was doing something wrong or the socket was just molded too small on purpose. Either way, I grabbed this tool and opened wide enough the socket to put the tails on. I still have some struggles putting them on, and I definitely could have been more gentle with it. So if you're planning to getting him, take my word, be patient with it. When it comes to articulation, Ghidorah has a good range of movement. However, ignoring for a second the wings, the most movement you're going to have with him is on his necks. And yet, those feel a bit limited. Like the sculpt is somehow built in a specific way to always have this weird or like S curve on it. Nevertheless, it is still great range. We have a hinge for both his tongue and mouth. From the bottom to the head, the neck has around 9 segments with ball joints in it. The body has also a big ball joint in it. The legs connecting from the body have also a ball joint. And on the knees, it has what it looks like a hinge joint. with finally a ball joint on his feet. And then there's the goddamn tails. Please don't mind that one segment popping off. I was really testing the range before and I think I went a bit too overboard. Either way, full of ball joints, the second most articulated thing on the figure. Now, we come down to the wings. The wings are particularly interesting because with these joints you can put Ghidorah in a crawling or more menacing running pose. Just to be clear, the wings is separated like around in 3 segments, so the 3 top sections over here, for what I can tell, it's on a double combo hinge with the swivel joints. The middle section has like also the same combo, the swivel and a hinge, but more larger. And finally the bottom wing, which it's also connected with a hinge and a swivel. While definitely limited, the articulation is actually satisfying and pretty much enough for what you might display with him. So, does a figure that costs around $110 come with any accessories? Yes! While not much, it is definitely appreciated that a figure of this cost comes with beam effects. The gravity beams. These ones just look good, man, and really functional all things considered. And of course, we cannot forget the stands. One is for the chest to balance him properly, and the other 2 are for holding his massive wings. Now, I do want to point out that, keep in mind, while Ghidorah still is able to stand without them, you can tell that the wings will eventually lose the joints over time, so I do suggest keep the stands at least for an extra support. Now, holy Jesus, this thing towers over anything in my collection. For some size comparison, we have the SH Monster Arts Godzilla from Godzilla King of the Monsters, the HiyaToys Burning Godzilla, my previous review, from the same movie. Here we have the SH Monster Arts Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong 2021, Mecha Godzilla from the same movie, and just quickly, here we have the SH Monster Arts Final Goji and the NECA Bio Goji. This is an impressive piece. It has amazing sculpt, fantastic paint, well, for the most part, pretty good articulation, and definitely an excellent size. Oh boy, I will tell you, this will definitely be hard to put in my shelf, but it's worth it. Now, again, I don't have the original one, but despite the lack of golden paint, it's actually a pretty good choice as well. Now, of course, this one's a bit cheaper and has more accessories, but either way, both of them are available at Big Bad Toy Store, for example, so if you want to get one, you can just get either. But man, this one just takes the cake for me. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll leave the link in the description so if you guys want to buy it. And well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully. Good night, fellow collectors.